Hello everyone and welcome to another Pokemon Pocket video. We've just had the launch of the new Mega Rising expansion and I've been testing a ton of decks today on stream, so I just wanted to show some of my favorites. We're going to kick this one off with the Jolteon Blitz deck that I made today. It's super powerful, can be really fast and has late game potential as well. So check out some of the key cards. Obviously the main one, at least the new one in this, is going to be that Jolteon EX. This has a super cool ability where if your opponent attaches energy from the energy zone in any way at all, so not only just dragging the energy as normal, but things like Dialga energy works, like anything that attaches energy. Giratina is the same as well. It will take 20 damage per energy attached. So really strong. It has 2 electric energy to deal 80, which is kind of standard for an evolution. But one of the biggest factors about this card is the new Eevee card, which says when this is in the active spot, it can evolve during your first turn or the turn you play it. So preferably you want to go first, funnily enough, or a lot of the time you want to go first, have Eevee in the opening, and then you can play the Jolteon on turn 1, which you normally can't do, which means from their first turn of attaching energy, you will be dealing 20 damage. So it's super strong. In support of that, we of course have some of the usual suspects. You have the 1 Oricorio you can see here, the 2 Zeraora in there as well. This can be really nice because obviously Zeraora gains energy and electric decks like to mess around, switch and trade energy. And also it's just a good start if you can't get hold of that Eevee to go pretty aggressive early on in the game, especially because there's a lot of people playing Mega Gyarados right now. So Zeraora being able to slice through those water types is going to be pretty useful. And then finally, to round out the Pokemon, we have Pikachu EX, 3 energy deal 150. This is your big hitter if you need to take down like a big Mega, do some finishing damage on that, or just take down some of the more mid-sized EX Pokemon that you do see in the game. So this is, you normally want to finish with this. If you start this, it's a bad start, but there are ways you can try and dig yourself out. Next up, we have X Speed in there, because again, you really want to turn 1, get Eevee in that active spot with Jolteon. 2 Pokeballs, the usual, Elemental Switch, the usual, 1 Electric Cord, because again, just retaining as much energy as possible is really key to let you pivot into the likes of Oricorio, Jolteon, or Pikachu EX. We have 2 Professor's Research, Cyrus, and then Red, and then we have 2 of the new cards. We have Copycat, which I should definitely trade for my full art one I've got the 2-star one. This is really nice that we have a lot of cards that you can kind of dump out your hand, or if your hand isn't really looking great, if your opponent has a large hand size or even a medium hand size, you can play this, shuffle your hand into the deck, and then redraw X amount of cards equal to your opponent's hand. So really nice for some refill, or to even kind of go for an Iono style where you just want to shuffle your hand and try and draw something a little bit better. And then finally, we have May. These supporters are so good, by the way. May, you draw 2 random Pokemon from your deck, and then out of all the Pokemon you have in your hand, you have to put back up to 2, or 1 if you can only draw 1 Pokemon, but 2 if you've drawn 2. So what you get to do is if you, say, like have Eevee, Pikachu, Eevee, you can play May, and you have well, at worst, you're going to hit a Zeraora, but you're very likely to hit a Jolteon, right? You're going to hit one or the other or both, which means that you actually can just pull out the Pokemon you actually want and get to that Jolteon on turn 1 a little bit easier. So that's the deck overall, pretty brief overview, but we will be playing some games just to show you what it can do. But yeah, very fast, very exciting, and has some pretty good late game burst potential. So let's get into the games. Okay, so let's get into game number 1. The usual case here, we're going to play 3 games, one after another, and just how they go is how they go. Here, we are going first, and we get the Eevee Jolteon start. So this is exactly what we want to do. We are against electric as well, so if they have like Zeraoras, they're going to auto take damage, and oh, okay, this is funny. They're doing what we're doing. So we are going to be playing a mirror. They do have the Oricorio down nice and early. However, this is going to be pretty nice because at least we maybe get Zeraora as well. Perfect. We get to put the Zeraora down. We get to put the Jolteon down because, again, it's that turn 1 evolve that we're allowed to do. And already this is looking good. We've got Elemental Switch for this energy to go on Jolteon, and we can attach one to start attacking. So if they go Jolteon now, we are just ahead, basically. They might even try and switch out into Oricorio, I'm not sure. But even the energy on Oricorio if they attach energy there normally from the energy zone, the Oricorio takes damage, which then softens it up for the Zeraora. So I really do think this deck covers a lot of bases. They're going to draw. Ooh, okay. 2 Oricorios might be a little bit tricky to deal with, but we'll see. Zeraora is good, though. So look, yeah, the Eevee already taking damage here. And what are they even going to do? We do have Cyrus as well, which could... They're just hitting us. Okay, well, this is a great start. So we can just get cooking here. We do have Professor's Research. Keep it nice and simple. We have Pokeball. Now, if you only have 1 Pokemon in hand... Oh, sorry. If you only have 1 Pokemon in the deck, May will only draw 1, but you also only have to shuffle 1. It's not too bad. Here, I don't even know if we want to Oricorio. Yeah, you know what? Let's put it down so it's a little bit of safety here. We'll obviously put an energy on Jolteon. We will Elemental Switch the energy from the Zeraora onto the Jolteon. We can then knock out this Eevee, no problem. And there you go. They even, with the Zeraora and Oricorio backup, and they have to attach 2 energy to the Oricorios anyway, the Jolteon is just too much. And honestly, that's how a lot of these games go. Okay, straight into game number 2. It looks like we are going second, so this is still fine. It's just not necessarily what we want. We have the Pika, but I'm going to leave that in hand. Because again, if we draw May, we can basically trade the Pika for something else that we actually want. Oh, they've got Pichu start. Interesting. I don't know what they could be running with this. Only because a lot of the electric decks I've played against have been very Jolteon focused. And I don't think you need Jolteon for Pichu. You need Pichu for Jolteon, sorry. Because Jolteon you want in your active spot, right? Because its effect only works if Jolteon's in the active. They do have Zeraora and Oricorio, okay. Interesting. Ah, okay. This might be a bit tricky. We might actually need the Pika for this. We're going to need some good early game draws, because we'll probably just need Pika to take out the Arceus. Let's go with a normal draw. Because we only get 1 Pokemon out of this anyway. We could have gone digging for exactly Jolteon. Oh, we found it anyway. Okay, so we can go Jolteon. This is a little bit scary, if I'm honest. Let me think. Yeah, okay, let's put the energy on Jolteon. And... oh, it's so tough. Let's wait 1 more turn. This is a bit scary because they could also have Copycat, which then the bigger our hand is, the better their Copycat is, right? We do have to be careful about that. Hand size has gotten very interesting in this set. Because there's also cards that like discard cards from hand and so on and so on. It's definitely scary though, because that Arceus can basically be good to go. Oh, they are spreading it, okay. This is nice though, again, just this chip damage is working really well in our favor right now. Oh, do they have Elemental Switch? Okay. We don't have any way to... we don't run Guzma or Klefki or anything. Oh, they're just chilling like that. Okay, well, that's something. We have another Elemental Switch. Okay. Jolteon. Okay, well, there's Zeraora. We're going to attach an energy here. We could X-Speed, retreat, and attack. But then we still need to attack again next turn. I think I'm just going to dump the Pikachu. And just say, hit us, I suppose. It's a little bit scary. Because we missed on the Zeraoras early. Oh, there we go. Okay. A little bit unfortunate. Wow, that cape's actually ruined us a little bit. This could be a bit tricky. But they had a good start, right? Like, they got their Oricorio. They got, most importantly, probably their Zeraora nice and early. Okay, we have another Zeraora, which we're going to hold on. We're going to play, sorry. And I think we're going to go X speed to retain energy. Go back. Because now they don't have any energy on the Oricorio. So we've got a little bit of time at least. And again, if they attach energy, we might be okay. Also, if they swap in Arceus and we don't just die. So have they used... They've not used any elemental switches yet. Okay. It's very tricky, this one. But we do have the ability to like go in with Pika if they swap into Arceus. Because if we take out the Arceus, we probably just win, because then Jolteon's tanky enough to just wait, basically. Okay. Do they have a switch? No. Okay, this is quite good for us then. I can Pokeball here. Just get the Eevee out. Put 1 energy on this Pika. And now... I'm a little bit scared that they just shuffle our cards away, but there's not really much we can do about it. But if they knock us out here, we can just take out the Arceus and win. They've given us this Zeraora, which is very nice of them. Very generous, actually. Because we have the Zeraora here, we have Zeraora here that can tank. They're putting Pichu in the ramp. And this ramp as well also deals damage. Because the ramp is, as you can see here, from your energy zone. So that counts. So Jolteon's going to deal 20 to that as well. They are going to bring in Arceus. Another 20 damage on... See what I mean? It's just so strong. So they knock out this Jolteon. Oh, okay. There we go. So that's the problem, isn't it? May Copycat. Well, Copycat could do us some favors. So yeah, the Mars, again, the hand shuffling. Hand control is really weird in this set so far because of the likes of Copycat into some other things as well. So we need 1 elemental switch out of 3 cards drawn. We dump the cord because it's 1 less card to... You shuffle in the cards first, then draw. So you can redraw the same ones. We will attach because we're just going to have to. And we're all in on this Copycat. 1 elemental switch out of... How many cards? I'm not sure how many that was. Nope. 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 Okay. But we do have Oricorio. So we can draw this out. I guess. If they have... So they've already used a Sabrina, so we can wait a little bit. They have no other energy on these Pokemon. It's a bit of a tense game, actually. I wasn't expecting this. Kind of awkward. I do like that it's not just over in 2 seconds, though. How many cards? 6 and 6. We're even in card draw, too. Do they have elemental switch now? Yeah, okay. That's problematic. It's so rough. Okay. So we can do this. Just to get rid of the card. We do have Cyrus. So again, we're just 1 elemental switch away from a good time. And they don't have Cyrus as of yet, because they would have just Cyrused in the Zeraora in 1, right? So we have 2 elemental switches out of 5 cards. We just need to draw 1. Well, that means no Cyrus, which I'm very happy about. Okay, please. Okay, perfect. So we go, boom. Use this nice little energy we've got down here that's been sat waiting. And then we hit the Arceus with the Cyrus. And then we get there. Wow. Okay, that was a pretty crazy game. But the splash damage from the Jolteon early on really, really helped us out there. And this, again, I talked about earlier, why Pikachu's so good, because this deck, it doesn't do tons of big burst damage, right? It's just doing bits of damage all the time, and the Pikachu's there to like hit hard, right, and get the job finished. So yeah, really good game there for game number 2. Okay, let's get into game number 3. Can I go 3-0? Only one way to find out. We're against Dark now. Interesting. We'll start Zeraora. You know what? I kind of want to start all of this. We're just not going to play Jolteon this game, I guess. Just because we have the Elemental Switch, there's a world where we blitz this Absol. Are we going first or second, actually? Hopefully first. Ooh, okay. Oh, no, this is still fine. This is still fine. I also don't know that people have been running 18T Absol. Which has been surprising. It's attached to Pika and pass. This is a little bit annoying because this item shuffles, every time we attack, it shuffles a card from hand back into the deck. So we really want to think about, oh, okay. We can tell what the theme of this deck is. There's Jolteon Red. Oh, we still got Elemental Switch though. Oh, that's so big. That's actually so big. So we do this and this, right? So we use up the red, which does extra damage. We hit them for 70. And now, there's only one card we shuffle back, right? So at most, we can shuffle one Elemental Switch, which means we have the other one. So next turn, we can retreat Elemental Switch energy, knock out the Mega Absol, and win the game. Unless they're going to heal for more than above 150? Unlikely. Oh no, they knocked out Zeraora! Okay, that's messed us up a little bit, but it's fine. That's actually brutal. I didn't even think about Giovanni. I thought we were safe. Okay. That's still fine. We can just take our time now. Oh, we have X speed as well. Perfect. We can just chill. I mean, they know what's in hand, but Absol is obviously worth 3 points, gets a Mega, but also they see the hand and they pick a supporter. So it's not like they can discard anything from your hand. It's not like Absol in the TCG. And now they're going to see I've got X speed. And Oricorio just tanks the hit like a god. And there's the concede because they know they can see the hand, and we know they know we had lethal. So there you go, guys. Pretty successful deck. It has been working just as well on stream early today on launch day of Mega Rising, of course. So yeah, that's the list. Let me know if you've got any improvements, any changes. Let me know what decks you've been cooking up, sorry. And let me know if there's any decks you want me to check out as well. And make sure to like the video and hit that subscribe button. It really does help me out as I'm trying to be a bit more consistent with video uploads for Pokemon Pocket, especially with the new expansion. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you next time.